Hey, it's me, Rebecca Johnson with Be the Change, Change the World. And I've told you guys before that I have a mentor and that I've been working with someone one-on-one to help me learn all about online marketing. And so I decided that I'm going to actually let you in behind the scenes with me on my process for how I deal with stress and overwhelm when it comes up and how I get myself to be able to be productive. So right now, I'm feeling a lot of stress. My mentor, Angelito, gave me an assignment to create 5 new blog posts, and my blog is just barely up and running, and I'm still working out a lot of kinks with that. So when I sat down and looked at what I had written down for my assignments, I actually got a lot of anxiety, but it wasn't something I was really conscious of. It was just kind of like this nagging anxiety in the background feeling, and it's happened about 3 or 4 times, and so then as a result, I don't sit down and start working on the blog post. It's getting in the way of me taking action. So I'm just going to sit here in front of this camera and do my own tapping process on dealing with the stress that's coming up and the anxiety that's coming up around those assignments so that I can clear that out of the way and get going on it. So what I'm going to do, this is how I tap. This is how I clear away emotional blocks, limiting beliefs, anything that's getting in the way of me doing what I need to do. And what I need to do right now is create 5 new blog posts, and I'm feeling totally stuck and blocked with that. Hope I'm not beating a dead horse, but I just want to make sure I'm being clear about what the purpose of this particular video is. So I'm thinking, here's my little notebook, and this is where I keep track of everything that has to do with online and MLM marketing. I keep it all in this one little notebook, and as you can see, it's full of information. It's got a nice pocket in the back where, you can't see that, where I can stash things away if I need to. This is a super handy little notebook. Anyway, flip it open, and my last time that I took notes was when Angelito gave me my assignment. So I'm actually using this as a prop to help me bring up whatever it is that's blocking me. So I'm looking at what I wrote down, and now I'm actually recreating whatever this block is, and I'm tuning into it. So I'm asking myself, as I look at what he's asked me to do, like, how do I feel? And the major emotion that I'm feeling is stress. And actually, if I close my eyes and think about it, it's fear. So I'm feeling a lot of fear. So I'm going to put it on a 1 to 10 scale. Like, how fearful am I feeling? And if I close my eyes and tune into that, it's about an 8 out of 10, fear. Now, I don't know what that fear is yet because I haven't dove in, but that's what I'm about to do right now. So I start with my karate chop point, and I'm just going to tap right here on my hand and say, even though I'm feeling a lot of fear and stress around these assignments that Angelito's given me, I deeply and completely, profoundly love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling a lot of fear around this assignment of writing 5 new blog posts, it's about an 8. I'm just going to love and accept how I feel and who I am. Even though I'm feeling a tremendous amount of fear, in fact an 8 out of 10, and stress too, about creating these blog posts, I deeply, completely, profoundly love and accept myself. Okay, so what I've done is done a setup where I've named the problem 3 times in a row, and then I've affirmed myself anyway in spite of the problem. And now I'm going to continue on with the tapping sequence. So I'm feeling a lot of fear. I feel so afraid when I think about writing these blog posts. I'm feeling major blocks. I don't know what these blocks are about. I don't know why I feel so afraid. I open myself up to understand, what is my fear about writing these blog posts? What is the block here? I don't know what this block is, but I'm willing to understand. I give myself permission to discover what is blocking me from moving forward with these assignments. Okay, now I'm stopping the tapping and I'm checking in with myself. And what's coming up for me right now in my mind is that I just feel overwhelmed. It's shifted now from fear to overwhelmed. And it feels like I just don't have the time to sit down and come up with these blog posts. And I don't know if they're going to be good enough. So I'm going to continue tapping on this new aspect of more clarity around what's going on. I feel overwhelmed. This overwhelm that I feel about writing these blog posts. It's stopping me from moving forward. I'm feeling really blocked. It's getting in my way. I feel so overwhelmed. I'm willing to release this overwhelm and fear. I'm willing to understand it if I need to, or just to let it go if I don't. What's this really about? Can I really write blog posts that other people would want to read? 5 of them? That's a lot. I'm so busy. I'm so stressed out. There's so much going on in my life. Maybe I could just start with 1. How does that feel? That feels pretty good. Maybe I could just start with 1 and not think about all 5. I'm willing to just start with 1. I'm willing to open myself up to feel clarity, to feel a sense of direction, and to feel excited about whatever it is that's going to come out of me that I can share with other people. You'll notice the deep breathing. That's actually spontaneously happening as I'm offloading the stress around this. So it's an intuitive process that the thoughts and the words are coming into my mind as I'm tapping. And what I'm realizing is that I need to just focus on 1 blog post and not try to think about all 5. Just do 1 at a time, and that's going to help me. That's what I've discovered from this process. And I'm checking in with myself now, and I'm now at about a 4 on the fear and stress around writing these blog posts. So I want to get it down to a 2 or a 1. So I'm going to do 1 more round. Even though I still have some of this remaining fear and stress about creating these blog posts, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I still have some of this remaining fear and stress about creating blog posts, I'm just going to accept who I am and all my feelings about this. Even though there is still some of this remaining fear and stress, I love and accept myself anyway. This remaining fear and stress, this remaining fear, releasing it and letting it go. It's not serving me. I don't need to be afraid in order to perform. I don't need fear to make myself take action. I need calm. I choose to be calm. I choose to be at peace. I choose to release this block. I'm just going to focus on 1 blog post, just 1 at a time. I'm willing to believe that I will know just what to do and say. I'll know just what to write about. It will be a positive experience because I'll be coming from a place of clarity and peacefulness. This is my choice. I choose to feel clear and peaceful about creating a valid, value-adding blog post, 1 at a time. I deeply and completely love and accept all of me, even these parts of me that were resisting this assignment. And that's how it's done. I'm ready to go write my blog post, so I will talk to you later. Have a great day. Be the change. Change the world.